Hi guys, it is the first day of the last week. I can't believe it that it is the end of the course already. It feels like it's flown by for me. Perhaps it hasn't for you. You might be saying, yes, these 8 weeks have been so long. I hope not, but it has been a joy to walk this journey with you. I hope that you have gained some wonderful insights, that you have been inspired and motivated to set aside the things that cause you to be in a hurry, to embrace the spiritual disciplines and live them out through the pathways that you've discovered, and that you've recognized those things in your life that are the temptations that are holding you back from growing deeper and richer in the Lord. This week, our last week, we kind of pull it all together, right? The first discussion forum in workshop 8, you're going to read a chapter from a book, and then you're going to write out what are your goals, and you're going to share them with everybody in the forum. What are the 5 goals moving forward based on how that chapter kind of defines goal writing and the focus of them. So important to write goals that are clear, that are measurable, that are really specific, right? And that kind of the whole compass of them represents a holistic view of you. And then you're going to, in your final paper, you're going to pull together all of the different components that we've been working on every workshop. Now, I just want to say that it's not a copy and paste kind of deal where you'll be, going through and copy and pasting what you've done previously, but you'll be pulling those key elements together into one final cumulative culminating paper that really is looking forward and identifying how are these things going to make a difference in your personal spiritual formation moving forward. That includes this beautiful cohesive plan, right? And something you can share with your mentor, which leads me to 8.2, the final assignment, which you've had 4 sessions with your mentor throughout these 8 weeks. And you've done your journaling either via video or a written journal response. And this week you have an opportunity to reflect on those as a whole and offer a written response. And again, part of that is a strategy, a plan for how this might look in your future life. Will you continue to use a mentor? What would that could possibly that look like? Who could that possibly be? What difference could that possibly make? So lots of looking forward in this last class together, this last workshop together. If you have any questions about any of it, need clarification, please let me know. I will work really diligently this weekend. I know I was very delinquent in grading 6.3, and so I apologize profusely for that. I spent quite a bit of time in 6.3 identifying. So for those of you, there were quite a few of you who I made comments in your paper and re-uploaded it. And so you're going to want to open those and look. I spent quite a bit of time looking at citations, formatting, mechanics and grammar, just general feel of your writing, because we're coming to the close, right? And I'm going to pass you off to another professor who's going to expect you to walk into their class and be ready to roll with academic writing. And so I wanted to give you one last really purposeful look at that in your paper. So you'll see that in my responses. Knowing that you'll make application for that within workshop 8, let those comments back to you be reflected there. But I'll work this weekend and get workshop 7 completely graded by Monday so that you then will be able to have that and have the whole week really to build on these last 3 assignments. Like I said, it's been a joy. I pray that it has been a good, positive experience, that for many of you, it was the launch of your seminary career. And so I hope that you feel like you've gotten your feet under you and that you have a really wonderful foundation in which to move forward. As you come and go, you will have a variety of faculty who move in and out of your courses, but the people that you've been with all week, many of them you will be with over and over and over again. So I look forward to hearing in the months ahead, when we perhaps have opportunity to cross paths, how the Lord has continued to develop you academically, spiritually, and relationally as you progress through our program. I just want to leave you with a beautiful quote by N.T. Wright, and then in closing, words of scripture. N.T. Wright says that the work of salvation in its full sense is about whole human beings, not merely souls, about the present, not simply the future, and about what God does through us, not merely what God does in us and for us. And I know that you believe that. And now the word of the Lord, Hebrews 12, 1-2 in the New Revised Standard Version. Therefore, since we are surrounded by a great cloud of witnesses, let us also lay aside every weight and the sin that clings so closely, and let us run with perseverance the race that is set before us, looking to Jesus, the pioneer and perfecter of our faith, who for the sake of the joy that was set before him, he endured the cross, disregarding its shame, and has taken his seat at the right hand of the throne of God. It has been a pleasure to get to know you. My prayer with you as you move forward in the program that the Lord will continue to bless you. Thank you, and I'll see you one last time on the discussion board.